functions and which are not?
I know one.
Tell me.
It's the little squiggly line one.
This guy?
Yeah.
Function or not function?
Function because we do the vertical line.
Yes, you can do the vertical line test. Somebody listen to their notes. I like it.
The one that looks like a sideways U.
Sideways view. Not a function. Okay. Connor.
The circle one.
This guy?
That's not a function.
This is not a function. I like that. True life.
The rest are
Which
functions.
one? The V? Do you know what that is? We're gonna talk about those ones, not today, but those are absolute values. This is what absolute value function looks like. What else?
The bottom one's function.
Yeah, this guy's a function. He's good. Top left, definitely a function.
Top right is not.
Why is this not a function?
Because only one X is only one is
This
right.
four goes to
You only have
two
one line.
separate things.
Because this 4 has 2 outputs.
It's not loyal.
It's not loyal. It's not loyal. Okay? Alright, how about these guys? This is what we're working on today. It's this kind of stuff. So if you're still a little confused about it, it is okay. It is okay. There are 2 things that restrict your domain. Both of them are happening here. Dividing by a what?
Dividing by
Dividing by 0. That's this guy. So what do I do to figure out which values I can't have? What do I do with this?
these bad.
We are going to have to factor it, yes. What is this not allowed to equal? It's not allowed to equal 0.
And then you have to like solve it, right?
And then we have to solve it. You can factor this to solve this, absolutely. You can move the 16 over and square root it, but how many solutions are you going to get that don't work from this? Ooh.
That one's pretty easy, right?
Whatever the highest exponent is how many answers there are.
Oh.
Isn't that sneaky? If you factored this, what would you get?
Oh, right, the two. Because it's,
Yeah. Do you remember what these are called? These are actually a really big deal. And then what do I put in between them? Plus or minus. We're going to talk a lot about these. I don't expect you to just like magically know them. It's okay. They're called conjugates.
Oh, no.
That's a good word to know. Conjugates show up a lot in a lot of different units, and all it means is the same thing, but a different symbol in the middle, and the key is getting rid of that middle term when you boil something out, distribute it out. Okay. All right. So what can my x not be?
4.
This guy makes it so it can't be a -4. This guy makes it so it can't be a +4. Okay. What else restricts domain?
Taking the square root of a negative number.
Taking the square root of a negative number. So we got this guy right here who's not allowed to be negative. How do we turn that into math jargon? Not allowed to be negative means what? Or if you listen to your notes. It's got to be greater than or equal to 0. That means it's not negative. Right? It can be 0, it can be higher than 0, but that's it. So how do I solve it?
Add the 1 on both sides.
Add the 1. And when I divide by -2, what happens? My sign flips, so it becomes x is less than or equal to -1/2. Number line is the absolute easiest thing you can do. Absolute easiest thing you can do. Take a number line and throw these values on it. I've got 4. I've got -4. Where does -1/2 go? Between them. What do I have to put on these two? These guys get open circles. This guy gets a closed circle. And which direction is it going? Everything you own in a box. To the left. So does this guy even matter?
No.
It doesn't even matter. Not for this situation. By the way, this is absolutely as complicated as they ever could possibly get. So if you can figure this one out, you're good. We'll do more practice later if you're still having trouble with it. How would I write this in my interval notation? What's the lowest number down here? -infinity. Okay? So how many intervals do I have? have 2. I have from here to here. Am I including this value or not? No. So that's my first interval. Negative infinity to negative 4. Unioned with. That's like, and it's this, and this.
And then the hard bracket, right?
Which one?
The 1/2.
The 1/2's going to get a hard bracket, and then I'll put a soft bracket on that side. So I'll have a negative 4 till a negative 1/2. Just like that. That is your answer. I know it might look a little foreign. It is okay. 3.
Are you gonna take off points if you don't put the U? If you don't put the U and you take off points?
Yeah, that's just part of the notation. You gotta understand, the point of this class is to what? We're working on college placement tests, right? So anything that they're gonna take off for, I'm gonna take off for. If stuff doesn't matter, I'm gonna tell you it doesn't matter. Make sense? Okay. Kinda keep that goal in mind. The last one on the bottom of your notes, you should have gotten 200. We're gonna keep working on those today. Okay? I did something really nice for you that I'll show you. You guys,
Yeah.